Hi everybody, this is Scarlet Fierce. In today's Soul Calibur character creation video, I have made a female version of Zoro from One Piece. This is who I like to call Zoro's daughter, named Roronoa Zara. Now, the way I did this was, the first thing I had to do was use Setsuka's fighting style. If you want more actual Zoro, I suggest you go with Mitsurugi rather than Setsuka. Now, I did make some mistakes when making the character here and there, like with the hair, and then me trying to put Setsuka's hairpiece onto the character. It wasn't easy, but I still managed. At least I got everything down. I had to turn the armor break off, and then of course I was screwing around with the body, including the chest size, which I screwed around with so many times. The face shape, I just gave her female face number 2, like you're about to see. For the hair, I originally gave her Taki's hairstyle, but then I said to myself, it doesn't look good with this outfit, so I just changed it to Setsuka hair. So that is why she looks like a green-haired version of Setsuka in the end, which I apologize for, but I didn't know any other way to have my female Zoro look accurate. It was the only way out. Unfortunately, for the voice, I didn't know what else to do, so I used if I remember, I used Cool-Headed Captain, because, you know, Zoro could get a little hot-headed at times. For the outfit, this is where I was screwing around the most. Basically, I didn't know what to give her, so I just removed that, which is what preceded me to later on choose Setsuka's outfit back in Soul Calibur 4, is where I think it first appeared. Basically, that's the outfit with the Yasha kimono and the little bikini underneath. You know, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but you're going to see it anyway. And then, of course, when it got to the coloring later on in the video, I had to give her lots of green. For her eyes, I don't know what color Zoro's eyes are because, well, in One Piece, not every character has an eye color. Usually it's just a little black dot for most of the characters because, you know, One Piece has a really weird art style. So instead, I went for the Jump Force model and just gave her brown eyes, like you see within the default character. That's why I just left them brown. And I was trying to see if there was a matching bottom piece, but it turns out there wasn't, so I had to skip that. Now, here's where I really almost screwed up. When it gets to the extra accessories, past the Yasha gloves and the shoes that I'm about to give her, I accidentally gave her something that was hitting her face and not the little comb that goes on the top of her head. That was a mistake, which I really did not mean to do, but, you know, what you gotta do, you live and learn. All about trial and error when you try to recreate a character from a specific thing, such as an anime, or even another game, or a TV show, or whatever. Which, of course, if you want to learn how to make Zoro himself, I suggest you check out another person's video, because this is just a female version of him, like I said before. Now, here's where I nearly screwed up. I accidentally gave her the long arrow and not the extra hairpiece when I was trying to go back and then start changing the colors of everything. So that's where I screwed up right there. But at least it wasn't a big mistake, but at least I fixed it on time. Anyways, next, this is where I screwed around with the body type again. So I changed the chest size to the max of 20. And then now, this is where the coloring comes in. As you can see here, I made sure I had her look close to the anime by leaving the skin tone at the default because Zoro seems to be pretty tanned. And then, of course, for the hair, that was a little challenging just because I had to make sure it was not too bright of a shade of green, but accurately matching Zoro. And I didn't know what color hairpiece to give her, so I just made it dark green. And then for the eyes, I left them brown, and I usually like to make the scleras bright as if they were brightened, like you're getting your teeth whitened, if you know what I mean. Then for the face paint, I decided to leave the blush and lipstick alone and just change the color of the eyeshadow. So as you can see here, I basically had her eyeshadow. I was going to make it black originally, but I said to myself that doesn't match, so I just made it that same shade of mint green as her hair. Now this is where things really got challenging for me. It was the outfit. So this is where I had to make everything green, excluding the little hair clip with the flowers on it. So that's where things got a little complicated. But hey, what are you gonna do? You live and learn when you recreate these characters, or even if it's your own design. We all live and learn, don't we? Well, as you can see, for the top piece of the robe where the little flowers are, I just made it light green, and then I decided to add a darker shade of green towards the top of her outfit. And then for the robe, I couldn't remember what it looked like, so I just made it the same shade of dark green. And then for the little piece right there, I just left it brown. For everything else, I did change the color of, but other than that, after I made the shoes, well, the rim of the shoes green, and then I changed the color of the little hair clip. I made it pink. I was going to make it green originally, but I said to myself, it doesn't look right, and I didn't want to give her all green. So I decided to give her some pink within her color palette. Like you see here, just to make sure that she's not just wearing one color. Even if it's different shades, I want to make sure it wasn't just one color, so I decided to give her some pink within her color palette, just to have her look a little bit more girly. Same with the little comb. I also made it pink. That way it's not all green. And then for the umbrella, I also made that light green, and then I also, well, medium, actually light green. And then I decided to edit the flowers, made them light pink, like you see on those Japanese blossom kimonos or whatever. And then for the rest of the umbrella, I also made it pink. And last but not least, for the slashing effects, I made them green as well. And then all I had to do was just take a small picture of her. That way I can get a better look at her when I select the character, because I really sometimes can't see them from afar when I like to get them up close so I can pick them out easily and change the background. Other than that, guys, there you have Rora Noa Zara, daughter of Zoro. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked my design. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please don't forget to join the Skull Squad. Also, I had to delete all my vocal covers just so I don't get into trouble again, because I was afraid I was going to. And before I close out the video, shout out to Ali Stitches. Awesome job on your little collab for your Gorillas Bites video as 2D and Noodle. Other than that, thank you all so much. See you guys next time.